Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Hello, everybody. Lady Gwendolyn here, and welcome to Lady Gwendolyn's Cauldron Readings. So tonight, like many other nights, I have been introducing different types of divination, and tonight is no different. Hi, hon. Hi, Brenda. Again, tonight is no different, and I thought that this is a style that I have been wanting to introduce for a while. But since this is so close to Samhain, being yesterday, and today is, All Souls Day, this felt like the perfect time to do it. Now, I am not a crystal ball reader. I have one, but I haven't really worked with it a whole lot. And so this is something that I have worked with. This is something that I made myself. So I have a connection to. All right. So if you want on the list for a reading, just comment your date of birth. I will put you on the list and we will get to it. But first, I have to reveal this new type of divination, and we have to put it into the Cauldron of Divination. All right, so here we go. It is actually a black mirror, a black scrying member. Black scrying mirror. Now you can look at it in landscape or portrait, however you want to do it. But as you can tell, there are like little specks in there in colors. That is not anything but the reflection, okay? So to make your own, and I will most likely do it on a future episode of Under the Rowan Tree, which starts in a month. So in December, I will start Under the Rowan Tree, which will include magic and tips and tricks all across the board. But anyway, you can take a picture frame, whatever size that you want. Hi, Brittany. I'll get you right down in a minute. Take a picture frame and just take the back off. All right, I'll make this really easy real quick and do a little tutorial. Okay, so there's the back. And here is the piece of glass. This is it. This is the back. Okay, I don't know, you can see you can see it on there a little bit. And this is the front, obviously. Okay, so what you do is you just take one side and you paint it. That's it. I find that spray painting is the easiest, and that's where you get some of the flecks, but those reflective flecks is what is going to help you see and connect. Okay. So then you just put that in there. Close it up. Now, if you want to, there's a little bit of magic that you can do with this. Before you put the final back piece on, you can write a little message and put in here. And like I can feel this. and it's kind of like bubbled up a little bit, but you can definitely feel the texture. It's very, very cool. But anyway, spray paint, write you a note of intention, something along the show me what I need to see to help not just me, but whoever is in need. Something along those lines, a little spell, and just put in here before you put the backing on. So that's what we're going to do now. So this, like the little black scrying mirror, if you have one with the, you know, like a regular picture frame, you can set it up and you can focus and we'll look into it, relax your eyes, find a spot to focus, and then see the vision that's coming through. With me, since I do not have that, I will have to like hold it. But I am really excited. I want to get kind of a close up of this for you to maybe you can see the colors and the flecks in there. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to write this down. So black scrying mirror. Now remember, after we put in the Sean Koss deck, it kept wanting to talk all night long. Maybe that's what will happen tonight. Who knows? We will see. All right. Black scrying mirror. Folded. Added to the cauldron. All right, Brittany, hun, you are first up on the list for tonight. So anybody else that is looking for a reading, just comment your date of birth and we will get you put on there. Thank you for joining on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Is happy to have you here with me. All right, darling. I'm sorry, it is really cold in my office. I'm going to have to go in my new heater. Whew, did not realize it was going to be like this. All right, so dipping into the Cauldron of Divination. All right, Mike, thanks, hun. I'll get you next. So, how did everybody enjoy their Halloween, your Samhain? Did you commune with the ancestors? Because I take my time to. I'm an ancestral, very ancestral witch, and so whenever the holiday comes for me, that's my main focus. The Sean Koss, the Dark Tarot. All right, Whitney. Mike, I'm going to go ahead and write you down next. I appreciate you all giving me your date of birth. Again, that is for legal reasons. I cannot read for anyone under the age of 18, as well as it helps me connect. I connect in through your date of birth. And, oh, hi, Grace. I connect in through your date of birth, and then it's kind of like a vortex, like sucking me through to where I'm like right there with you and I'm feeling your energy. So that is how my readings go. I am on a network. I am on demand. If you go to my website, Lady Gwendolyn Healing, you know when I am online, when I am available, and where to find me at. I post a blog every week. on Mondays, along with my schedule for the week. All right. All right, here we go. Brittany. Ah, the world. So things seem to be going very well right now, or things are coming full circle. And you know what? This is funny that this is the first card. Let me explain. Saturn comes out of retrograde on Saturday, November the 4th. 4 is a balance or completion stability number. So the first card that we're pulling is the world, things coming full circle. So I feel like Saturday and this Saturn coming out of retrograde is going to set new things into place for you. The 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands represents things happening and moving very quickly, not slowing down. And take no prisoners. This is a full on, full scale, let's do this. Okay? What are you doing? You're letting go. All right. So we've got the 7 of Swords here. The swords represent your voice, to me, anyway, in this situation. It is, you know, what's right, what's wrong, what you need, what you don't need. You are just resisting and not allowing yourself to say, hey, enough is enough. You're going to have to stand up for yourself in order for things to move quickly and things to come full circle. It's what you need. Whew. Little stress. I feel like you're under a lot of stress right now. And I feel like this is kind of what you needed to hear to kind of help push you over the edge a little bit. But yeah, do what you need to do. These burdens weighing you down need not be what it is anymore. You know, don't let that be pulling you down. All right, because that's a lot of freaking weight. Oh, honey, I'm sorry to hear that. It will get better, and I do not, and I will say this, I am not a medium. I do not claim to be a medium or anything like that. But let's pull a card. One card, and that will be a message that you need to hear, okay? Only one card flew out, hon. It's the 9 of Swords. You see where all of that is lifted above? Your worries will be less. That's the message. All of that is going to help you find your freedom. That's the message that you are being told that you need to hear. I hope that that's something that he would say to you. You're welcome, hon. Is everyone enjoying the music tonight? Like, I can't do what some people do whenever they go live with listening to your music that you enjoy, because somebody will end up reporting you, and I don't want our stuff taken down. I want to enjoy your company. Good, Brittany. I'm glad. All right, so I saw someone else up here, Tony. And Keisha, is it Keisha? All right. All right. Thanks, hun. I do like this. This is flute and drums, and it is very flowy. So good. I'm glad I got your name right. All right. So, Mike, hun, you're up next. Let's go to the Magic Cauldron of Divination. All right, Crystal, I will get you onto the list. All right, Mike, here we go. The tarot dice. So, how many of you are familiar with the tarot dice? Crystal, let me write your name down first before I forget. Okay, so the tarot dice are exactly they are really hard to find right now because they are not being made anymore. I happen to be gifted this set, but they are actually just like little. Oh, sorry. There's the four of cups. Okay, and see, there's the stars, like the star. Okay, so I got them all in a bag, and instead of taking them all out, and this bag's about to rip. I need a better bag for them. It is aesthetically pleasing to the ears, I know. One, two, and three. All right, first one is the Four of Coins. So Four of Coins, obviously, is a representation of money, finance, things stable in your. There's that four again. Finding stabilization in your home. I don't think this is money. I feel like this is in your home environment. The next one up is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of coins. So an increase in home and family. The feeling of contentment. Let me find that again. I'm gonna hold that up there. The feeling of contentment. So if things are a little disorganized and unstructured right now, I feel like you regain balance in your like home environment. The last one up for 9 is the 9 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands is very much the heavy burden. Okay. So with this reading, it feels like the financial struggles that you are having are at home or are financial are really all the burden is placed upon you. And it just feels like it's totally weighing you down because usually in the 9 and 10 of wands, when you get up to those cards, you see carrying the bundle of sticks, like the bundle of firewood, and it is just beat down and exhausted and just drained. And I feel like you need to break free from that. You need to loosen that strap. Find another way to get that business taken care of. Now, this is funny. So when I placed that dice down, it flipped. It flipped to the strength. So you've got it. You are perfectly capable of handling this. It may be a major stressor right now, but it's worth it. You will come out of it a lot stronger, a lot more powerful, and be able to handle your business a lot more efficiently. Okay, Mike, I hope that helps you. Many blessings. All right, so I'll leave this sit out here because we never know when they're going to get called out again. Tony, hun, you're next. And then Keisha, and then Crystal. Tony. Good. I'm glad, hun. I'm glad it helped. I see you. Okay. All right. What are we pulling out here? What did I say? You see it? The tarot dice again. And one thing I love about doing the cauldron readings when I come on here, number one, I get to show you what it's like whenever I'm doing readings and my process, and I get to share all these different types of divination with you. It's not just I'm only limiting this to this deck or oh, yes, thank you. Okay, so to get onto the list, I need your date of birth and I will add you. Right now, I'm starting a reading and then I have two more on the list. I usually go for an hour, so we got plenty of time. I am versatile, and that's why I am able to go through all these different types of divination and pull something. All right. So one, digging deep. Two. All right, Tony, this one is your last one. Three. All right. I'm pulling string out from the inside of the bag. Y'all, this is coming apart like Oogie Boogie. I mean, you see this? It's coming apart like Oogie Boogie. I absolutely need a new bag. Okay. Yeah, see? All right. So we're looking here. All right. Seven. Those seven of coins are back again. Okay. Evidently they weren't done talking. With this one, I feel like it's more for your financial structure. But I feel like it's a partnership because the next dice up is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups represents a relationship or a connection or, a partnership. So pulling these two together is a recipe for good. The last one is the Ace of Wands. So this is a new journey with new expectations. And with new expectations, with new things that you will enjoy. So I feel like this is, even if this is not a financial stability or financial upbringing, I feel like it's still a productive partnership for you to enter in. Take celebration in it. because the people that you are going to be around for this, you're going to be happy with. You're going to be able to celebrate with. You're going to share in each other's good times as well as the bad. The lows and the highs, you'll be there and you'll support each other. Okay. All right, that's what I got. That's what I'm hearing. I appreciate that, hon. If you send me a message, I can certainly do that. Right now, this is the size of my hand, so in with the crop. I don't have measurements. It's not my thing. Okay. So Autumn, I will get you on the list. Tony, I hope that helped, darling. You probably already have something that'll work, honestly. Like I've got tarot cards that needs bags, and I don't like what I have them in now. But I gotta figure out something better to organize them in. All right. That's my, what to hear. Maybe I'm glad, hon. I love that you all are giving me the feedback after your readings. I greatly appreciate that. All right, Keisha, honey, here we go. Oh, the witch's runes. I like the witch's runes, witch's runes, witch's runes. I like the witch's runes because they like to tell a story. I really do enjoy doing what I do, and if I knew that I could get more people to come on and do this, a couple of times a week, I would be more than happy to do that. But right now it's Wednesday nights only. That's my time slot. I could do Monday evenings. Not every Monday evening, but anyway. Oh, it's okay, hon. You are here just in time. So you got witches runes, and I am getting them ready now. So the thing with witches runes, if they land in the circle, then they are good to go. Anything that is outside the circle is null and void, and anything that lands upside down is also null and void. I have the Futhark runes as well. They're back here. They are not in the Cauldron of Divination because I am not competent enough to read them. Ready and Keisha. Out, 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 out. And over, 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 over. All right, you are left with 3 witches' runes. All right, the first one up is a representation of you. This is the Y. So this can be done as you or you or female energy. Okay. This actually landed in the air area of the pentacle. What that is telling me is that your throat chakra is blocked. You're not speaking up for yourself. You're not telling people what you really think about them. Okay. So directly in the other corner is the water area, which means this is the area that you are not opening up about is your emotions. It's not your how you really feel. You're just not. And it is your feelings are a lot because it's the sun. So this is a lot of energy. With someone that you let go of too soon. And it may not even be that you are the one that let go, but the separation happened way before it was even supposed to happen. Okay? And I am not leaving it at that because we need more information. We need more. Out, 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 out. Okay, was this someone that you were engaged to or you were married to, you were in a long-term relationship with? Because holy crap, this is a lot to unpack. I told you witches' rooms will tell a story, and we're about to get one. Okay, so you and your partner, you connected spiritually on a spiritual level, meaning that you felt your souls connect. The eye is looking directly at maybe someone had to move away or had to separate, but the feelings were there and they were strong. You've tried to start over several times with the star, but it feels like there is a complete cycle. Like you're constantly, it's like a cycle, a spiral. And in order for this to stop, this spiral, this staircase that feels like it never ends and it's so exhausting to keep up with. It's going to continue until you set your goals, your boundaries, and let it loose. That's what needs to happen. Okay, so as harsh of a reality as that is, hun, I hope it is something that you needed to hear and that you receive it well. My tea is still very hot. Whew. I had to have something hot. It was cold in here. Okay. All right. So, Jeannie, I will put you on the list. Thank you for stepping in. Yeah, like I have this and it's like a little sleeveless, but it's actually a dress with my leggings on and then my big fluffy sweater. I was like, I am not wearing my hair up. It's got to go down for this. I'm like, "Bleh." And this is what sucks. Okay. I have a heater right here. And I have some of my decks, my bone set, things like that on sitting on this. And the problem is it won't power on. So now I'm going to have to go buy a new heater tomorrow because I'm not going to be able to come in here and work like this. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I know that staircase is a pain in the freaking butt. Hello, sweetheart. I see you. All right. Next up, again, I said it is Crystal's turn. Crystal was joining from TikTok. We are live on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Give me a shout out and let me know where you're at. I created my bone set and I absolutely love it. Thanks, hon. The Sean Koss Tarot. Now, this is the second time this one's been called out tonight. So here we go. Anyway, I always say this. If you enjoy this deck that you are about to see, go to anymeansnecessary.com. Any means necessary. Check out the artwork. Check out the tarot deck that I've got. He even has a tarot mat to go with it. What the heck? See, I whenever I did my like unboxing on like Cauldron readings a couple weeks ago, I didn't even go through like the whole deck. And then the first card I see when I pull this one is the Six of Cups. Now, Six of Cups does represent childhood. And for this deck, I use it as my trauma deck. So that would be like childhood trauma. So let's just put that aside. We are not considering that for this very I will. I will. I love you. But anyway, this is my darker deck. This is now my trauma and tarot deck, but we're not going to look at childhood trauma. Hopefully, unless it forces us to, okay? But I'm not going for it. Strength. Okay, so one of their things is about this deck is that they use hyenas, and that is their like signature animal. But this is the strength card, so this is resilience and standing up for yourself and taking on projects that are harder for others, but you've been there, you've struggled, you know how to survive it. Okay, hold on a second. Hmm. Thank you so much. Oh my God, you were amazing. Harley, thank you. Okay, so for those of you just watched me click something, I was informed that if you swipe left on Instagram when you're live, the wording is larger. Thank you so Okay, so real talk in a minute after I do this reading. Okay, King of Pentacles is the next card up. King of Pentacles represents that owning of your home and area, taking responsibility, making sure that everything is taken care of, all bases are covered. Again, what? You've been there, done that. That is your philosophy. Okay, been there, done that. Queen of Wands, what you need to do is start doing things for yourself. See this? This is a representation of what you need to be stronger, more confident, more real in who you have been. So, um, yes, don't be afraid. If you want to feel sexy and empowered, then girl, you do it. So yes, absolutely. That's what we're led to talk about. Been there, done that. Let the real you. Yeah. Okay, no, I mean I got a lot of people on Facebook, fairly, and but like I said, I have TikTok and Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I am here for all the platforms, um, but I really like coming on here and doing it. I like being able to talk and be with those of you. Yes. Okay, so anyway, story time. Last Tuesday, it was the day before Cauldron readings last week. I went and got, now don't cringe, I'm going to tell you, this could be a trigger warning, so brace yourself. I had eye injections. And I did really good. And I'm doing okay, but I got to go and get new glasses, and I'm going to have eye injections 2 more times. So being able to see, to communicate is a wonderful big deal. So again, Harley, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Love, much love, much love. Okay. Hello, Sarah. Thank you. But yes. All right. Moving on to Autumn. Hun, thanks for being here this long. So also for anyone tuning in, if you are a reader or psychic of any form, I do have a show coming up at the end of February called Divination Night. It will be season 4 of that. Yes, we've been running it for 4 years. And it's where we have readers from all different experiences to come on and do readings and talk about, how we came to be and things like that. So if you're interested, get on my bio, send me a message. Yes, season 4. Can you believe it? Season 4 in 2024. Season 4 in 2024. I know. I'm so excited. I'm a dork. But yeah. Oh, so many things. Like Central West Virginia Pagan Pride is going to be 4 in 2024. Like it's a big thing. Okay. Anyway, back to thing. But give me a like, a follow, whatever. But Autumn, here we go, darling. The Sean Cost deck again. Tell you, whenever they want to talk, they want to talk. But yeah, my show, Under the Rowan Tree, and I'm only doing Cauldron readings for the remainder of the month of November. And then Dull Darkness, my old friend. I love that song. And then we switch into Under the Rowan Tree through December and January. I'll take a couple weeks break just to regroup between each thing. Hold on a second. There is someone that is coming in and commenting and is a scammer, and I do not appreciate them, and I just removed them. So like, if you see something like this is from a scammer. Do not engage. Okay. And I'm trying to block said user because they're doing it to multiple people. Okay. It says user was blocked. Okay. All right, got it. Yeah, I know. I hate it too. But imitation, right, means we're doing something good. So hang on and know that it is me here, and I will never do that to you. If someone is jumping on my live stream and messaging you, please ignore it. Report them. They are rude and disrespectful people, and I do not associate with them. All right. So back to you, Autumn. All right. That 7 of Swords. Okay. This is the energy that we were talking about earlier about, but with this version of it, what I'm picking up on is that you're leaving things behind that you shouldn't be. Right. Readers generally do not come to you. If a reader is coming to you, then they're fake. Do not talk to them because they are just trying to get money. All right. So this card is you're leaving things behind that you're not supposed to be. You know, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is stable where they're at. There is no need to rush. Changes need to be made, yes. But if you rush in too quickly, they're not going to turn out pretty. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, all the knights represent how fast action is going to be taken. The Pentacles, not so much. He is like, let me pull this out over a couple of months, like a month or two. Let's give it some time to look. So you have time to get everything that you need in order. But the Eight of Wands tells you the sooner you get it done and the sooner you break those chains. See up here at the top, over at the top, the soon as you break all of that chains that's down there up at the top, the freer you'll be at the bottom. It's just releasing all of that stress. Once all of that stress and all that buildup is done and not weighing on you anymore, then the better off you are going to be. Totally. Again, if you like this deck, go to anymeansnecessary.com and check out the things there. I have the book, like the book all in your head that has the phobias, the mental health disorders based off of his artwork. Oh yeah, I got it. Jeannie, you're up next in Harden. Okay, that's what I'm going to call you, Harden. You will be up after Jeannie. But no, readers generally do not come to you. Okay, I understand that. And there's not really anything that you can do about that because that's a medical issue and you just have to give the doctors time to do whatever they need to do. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So this is a local psychic. This is the Madame Tortuga deck. This is an oracle deck, an intuitively read deck. So we will see how this goes. There are no words. This is just pictures and fully my interpretation of what I see. So, friendly reminder, and I say this with all of my love, okay? When I am pulling these cards from this deck, have your own awareness and have Harley, I need your date of birth, please, and I'll get you on the list. But use your own judge of your own intuition for this deck. Because this is the first card, okay, Jeannie? To me, it looks like there's a lot going on here. Like there is, this is the card that's kind of a combination of all of the rest of them. So Like what comes to mind whenever I see this card is a representation of the world, like all things coming together. But also at the same time, I'm feeling overwhelmed by it. So I feel like an overwhelming sense of responsibilities and life right now. Um, Being pulled in different directions. I'll say, I mean, what do you think? Being pulled in four different directions. Okay, so if you are at four different directions, you are at a crossroads. So you need to be making some decisions in your life as to which road you're going to go down. Are you going to go down a path that is easier for you? Or are you going to go down the path that you know is going to be tough and it's going to step you out of your comfort zone so far that you are going to be rolling down a cliff, bouncing over rocks and tree stumps and everything? But you know at the end, at the bottom, what is waiting for you is the greatest thing that ever happened to you in your life. What are you going to do? All right, last card. So some of these actually have numbers. This one is a one. This one is a five. A five represents change. Okay, so we can look at it from that aspect, as well as this having the pinnacles on here, and these two are the spirals. So I feel like the path that you are being drawn or sent down is going to be that rocky, tree stumped. You're gonna be bruised, you're gonna be banged up, but you are gonna be so fulfilled and feel so happy and be so excited and so overjoyed. I know it's not the easy path. We all wish we could take the easy path. Trust me, I know. But you got to get a little raw and you got to get a little banged up if anything is going to be worth it. So, but that's the reading that I'm getting from these. Again, you've seen the cards. It's open to your own interpretation, darling. Um, but there you go. Just once for easy, but the tough pulls through. Yeah, the tough always pulls through. I don't usually get too wound up like that whenever I'm giving a reading, but whenever I do, boy, you better listen. If I'm getting wound up about something, then there's a reason for it. Oh shoot, I forgot to put this in here. Hold on. Yeah, like I said, I don't usually get that wound up, but when I'm passionate, it just flows out and yeah. All right, so Hardin and then Harley, honey, I think I seen you. So, and then that will be the end. All right. But yes, readers generally do not come to you. So if you are looking for a private reading, go to my website and you can see on there when I am available and when I'm not. I do post my schedule along with the blog on Mondays. So you know where I'm at, what I'm doing, when I'm available, and then just click now. I'm usually always open for chat. You're welcome, hun. All right. Ooh, pardon. Dragons, baby. Woohoo. Let's pull out the dragon. So this is the Dragon Oracle cards. Here in another month, though, I do, and I'm going to say this now, some of my decks will be coming out because not all the decks in here are mine, and I will have to part ways with some of the things. But in the meantime, I'm using the hell out of them now. All right, which dragon is calling out to you, baby? Becky Hun, I only do readings if you offer your date of birth, and then I put you on the list. But anyway, this is one of the decks that'll go. Dark Blue Galactic Dragon. All right. Helps you listen to the voices of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. Okay, so with this, you're going to have to, I just listen to your inner instincts. Listen to yourself. You're not allowing yourself to actually come through and listen to what you truly want out of life. Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help animals. Okay. Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Yes, I do realize, and I'm gonna say this, and y'all are gonna hate me for it, but it is coming up on hunting season. It is hunting season. Be kind to the animals and make sure that you are harvesting wisely, please. If you're gonna hunt, hunt wisely, not just to hunt and leave. If you are hunting, please do it for a purpose, okay? Please do it and give thanks and love to that animal. I'm sorry, I'll get off my soapbox now. All right, last card. Earth Dragon. Looks like a dinosaur, doesn't it? I love it. Earth Dragon clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. Now, what did I say earlier? For those of you who have been on here with me, what was I talking about? Saturn is going out of retrograde on Saturday the 4th. That means that all of this restructuring that we have been doing is getting ready to go forward once again. All the things that have been messing up and derailing our lives is starting to come into focus and really start to push things forward. So this is what you need to communicate with the animals. You would be amazed at what your cat or your dog or what your bird, whatever you have that you connect with, is trying to say to you. Trust your intuition. They have a better, these animals and this intuition has a better message for you than I could ever get out of these cards. So I'll be kind of glad to see them go, but then again, that's just me. Okay, I didn't say nothing. Let's move on. All right, Harley babe. Okay. All right. We have Harley and then Dream and then Sherry, and this is our cutoff for the night. It is already 9 p.m. and this is where I'm normally cut off anyway. So we got 3 more and this is it. Hello, Rosella. It's good to see you again. Cut us on here a little bit late. All right, so let's get down to it. 3 readings to go, babe. All right, Becky. Oh man, this is a tough one. Supernatural tarot. Oh, I know where this is. I still have not unpacked it from my last time vending in Buchanan. Just dumped right out there. Yes, it is a cool tarot deck. Unfortunately, I have not finished watching all of the Supernatural series. So once it gets to a certain part, I don't know all the characters, but I do the best I can knowing the tarot cards. This was actually the last deck that I used at the event. So, hey. All right. Well, so this is the scene from where was it Dean and Adam ends up in the pit. So although this card isn't really starting out very good, hun, I think that the reading is going to be, because while you may feel like you're going into a pit, you're not. You're a fighter. See, got the sun. The sun is on your side. You're a fighter. You don't go down without kicking some ass. And that's the best part, because she was a fighter. And the Two of Bones. The Two of Bones is making a decision. How far down in that path of the pit do you want to go? You, Harley, this is for you. So this is how far down the pit you want to go. You are strong enough to where you can go down the first layer, or you can fall in deep and disrupt the whole thing. Imagine walking into a dinner, and the people that are sitting around the table are all the people that you do not like. Okay? This is the dinner. How far are you going to go in? You got to make that decision. Are you going to go in there and you're going to lift your head up and be strong and say, you know what? I'm not going to let them bother me. Or are you going to go in there, you're going to flip those tables up, and you are going to get their drinks and food all over them? How are you going to do that? Because this reading says that you are going to show them how powerful you are without stooping to their level. I hope that helps. Whew. So that's what I got for the Supernatural reading for Harley. That's not where I thought that was going to go at all. All right. Becky, honey, I know you have a regular question, and I am still going to go into the Cauldron of Divination for you, hon, and see if we can get the answer to that question. I knew it was going to come out. This is the scrying mirror that I talked about at the beginning of the show. Again, I made this. I went over. If you missed it, you can go back to the beginning, and you can see how I did it, and you can make your own. But since I do not have the regular picture frame on the back, I have to hold it up and look at it. So Thanks, hon. All right, so Becky, should you move on? All right, so since we're going to do this one, glasses off, eyes relaxed, find a spot to focus on, and let it come into view. All right, so should you move on? What I'm seeing are a couple of words, first of all, and the words are unfaithful and unrealistic. So I feel like they are being unfaithful because they feel like you have unrealistic expectations of them. It is not your unrealistic expectations. It is the fact that they cannot meet plausible situations. Yes, normal, positive, plausible situations. They cannot get themselves to where they can handle those things. Um, okay, so yes, I feel like while I normally would say communicate this one out, I don't feel like there's really any saving this situation because they think that they're not doing anything wrong. They think that they are doing right, but you are being inconsiderate by asking them for boundaries. And that's absolutely not the case at all. So sometimes I will see pictures, sometimes I will get visions, sometimes I will see words. This time I saw words, and that's what I got. So I hope that helps you, hon. Should you leave, that is strictly up to you, but I feel like you are never going to get the love and focus that you are wanting out of this. All right, and that was for Becky. Last reading is for Miss Sherry, and then we are calling it a night. You can find me here on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. For Cauldron readings throughout the remainder of November, and then I will go into Under the Rowan. I will take a break and then go into Under the Rowan Tree throughout December and January. And then back to Divination Night. We'll be on here doing readings. I will not be the one doing readings, but I will have guests doing readings. If you are interested, if you are a reader and you are interested in that, then reach out and let me know. So the last person to get a reading for today is Sherry, and we are doing the Goldstone pendulum. Now, so this is a general. So I am going to give you a I will give you the answer of a whether it be yes or no. So be thinking of the question. Um, if you don't get it because of signal, oh yeah, it's right here. I forgot. The goldstone is actually on the thing. So, all right. I'm going to calibrate this a little bit differently than I calibrate the other ones. Yes is circle. Doesn't really matter because the sticker that was on there has officially come off. Ew. Okay. Circle means yes. Back and forth means no. Give Sherry the answer she needs to know. Circle is yes. Back and forth is no. Circle is yes. Back and forth is no. Give Sherry the answer she needs to know. Circle is yes. Back and forth is no. Give Sherry the response she needs to know. So, Sherry, whatever your question is, what I am getting after 3 times is back and forth. The answer that you need to hear is the no. And it's slowing down. So it's done. That was it. All right, everybody. So we are now at 9:13. I want to thank you all so much for joining another night. I will be back here next Wednesday night for Cauldron readings. We do this all again. I try to add something new each time. Who knows what I'll get into to throw in the Cauldron next time. As of right now, it stands over 40 different types of divination are in the Cauldron. So you never know how you're going to receive your reading. Okay? So Wednesday nights, 8 p.m., come spend your evening with me, get your drink, and let's have some fun. I love you guys, and thank you so much for joining and everything.